on stream. See here we have the Uber Eats app. I've been having a lot of difficulty because I was using both phones to do this, and it was super complicated. But right now we're going to concentrate on just Ubering and live streaming. That's it. Nothing more complicated. The phone that's live streaming is the phone that doesn't have service. I'm using the hotspot. And the phone that does have Uber Eats is the phone that has the service. I thought I could be the other way around, but for some reason, it doesn't want to work like that. So, whatever, dude. I can't do much. Woo! So, whatever, guys. I can't do much. But since I'm going to be driving, might as well listen to some music, no? Or something. Well, actually, I don't want to do music this time, because every time I listen to music, I get copyright. So I'm going to listen to a podcast, because I don't think a podcast is going to really screw me over like that, right?
So this home in Beverly Hills wasn't actually owned or rented by David. It was actually rented by his manager at his label, Interscope. Presumably because at the age of like 18 or 19, he's 20 now, but I'm presuming he was... Year ago, 2 years ago, it's kind of hard to get a lease when you're young, even though he's probably making like upwards of hundreds of thousands, millions per month. It's kind of hard to get a lease.
Let's go!
His manager, the home was rented by Burke's manager, Josh Marshall. So LAPD officers stormed the property on September 7th.
I'm currently going to Cane's to pick up an Uber Eats order. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to watch my other videos. Make sure to leave some money, please. I'm broke as hell. Please, I need some money. I swear to God, I'll use it for good.
Using bags of evidence, including a laptop. I'm presuming they took all his electronic devices. I'm not sure why they would only take a laptop, because there's also probably a lot of evidence on his phone, like all his texts and calls, stuff like that. Police confirmed the raid was tied to the disappearance and suspected murder of Rivas, which is Celeste, though no charges have yet been filed. So the homeowner, Mladen Trifunovic, it's a very European name I think, said Marshall signed the lease in February 2024. So yeah, they got the home a year ago now, over a year ago now. The same month, Rivas was first reported missing from her family's home in Lake Elsinore. That is a very weird coincidence. What if the whole reason David got this home was because he wanted somewhere to hide Celeste and he wanted to spend time with her? Because I think previously he was actually living in New York, so he's from Texas and then he moved to New York and then now he just came to LA, I'm presuming in the February of 2024 and when he got home. He briefly returned but was reported missing in May. So that actually lines up with the fact that she ran away first, which I'm presuming she went to David, and then the police got to his house, brought her back, and then she went back again and was reported missing again. So Trifunovic, the owner of the home, told the Daily Mail that following last week's raid, Marshall asked to terminate the lease and has begun moving out both his and Burke's belongings. Now this is weird. So the manager also had his belongings there.
In a quarter mile turn right on Waltham Road.
In a quarter mile turn right on Waltham Road.
surely the manager knew about this little girl, Celeste, because if they were both living there together, Celeste was inside the house. It's confirmed, there's pictures and videos, so the manager knew about this. Surely he knew her age. I mean, she looks like a little kid, and he didn't question why this little girl was presumably staying in that house.
Turn right on Waltham Road.
With David, and nobody bring it up. This is a really big deal, guys, because this makes him a co-conspirator. It's a big deal. This is a manager at Interscope, one of the biggest labels in the world, and one of the employees was, David's employee of the label too. So both of their employees were facilitating the grooming of a kid, something along those lines. You get the point. That's why I think the investigation has taken so long, not only because they've got to arrest David, but also all the people around him and question them too. So the owner of the home said they are moving out this week, the moving trucks will be here soon. They've decided to move out because of the ongoing circumstances. They didn't want to be there anymore, said Trifunovic, adding he had no idea who Burke was. So Burke is David, so it's clear that he had no idea that David was actually living there. He thought it was only the manager, or that he was living at the home until his real estate manager told him.
So who murdered this girl? Because now they're saying that it was the manager at Interscope who got the house. So was it the manager at Interscope who murdered Celeste? Or was it David? I really hope it wasn't David, because David seems like a good person. But he does have some really crazy ass thoughts, like in his music videos and his alter ego. But he's very talented. It's just weird. Sad that he would do this.
Thursday. It has all been such a big shock. I'm still trying to process everything, and I'm actually anxiously waiting for the story to come through itself. It's very disturbing. So Trifunovic is the owner of the home. He's an AI developer and crypto investor. Hasn't had any direct contact with the LAPD and isn't sure what was found inside the home or what kind of tests were carried out. So this is the manager Josh Marshall, who it seems like he knew about Celeste since he was living in the home with David, and Celeste was inside that home too. This guy needs to be charged too, facilitating the grooming of a kid. This is the home, obviously a very expensive house in the hills, presumably costing $10-20 million. So yeah, the marshal, the manager, negotiated to break the lease amid the ongoing investigation. Okay, so it's a $4.1 million home. I thought it was a lot more since it's in the hills in LA. I guess it isn't like a super mansion. It is like pretty much a ordinary house. Not an ordinary house. It's quite luxury, but it's not very big. There's not a lot of land. It's quite tight. And even look at the street, it's like a one-way street. It's unclear whether the detectives plan to return to the $4.1 million home, which actress Halle Berry once owned, property records show. Now that's the thing I'm the most confused about, is how are they going to move out, and are they even allowed to touch the property? The police have already done a sweep, so I'm presuming they've already got everything they needed. If I was the police, I thought the cops...
What's up, Leo? What's up, Tawweed Warrior? How you guys doing today? Driving for Uber Eats. Gotta get my paper up.
To move out so they can have full control of property, so they can swab everything and make sure they've got everything they need. But no, it seems like they're leaving, which is another weird thing. I'm presuming we're going to get some shots of David from paparazzi soon, because if they're moving out and there's going to be moving trucks, you already know TMZ and almost the paparazzi people for the Hollywood something, and they're going to be camping outside of David's house trying to get some good shots of him, unless they do it at 4 a.m, but still. And where are they going to go to? Because surely their name is all over the internet right now, so any property owner, I'm presuming they're going to do a background check. They're going to Google the person who wants to lease their building, and they're going to check they're part of an ongoing murder investigation of a little girl. I don't know where they're going to go. Is David going to go back to Texas? Okay, so he was actually born in New York, but then moved to Houston, Texas when he was 13, and then now lives in LA. So the owner of the home said, like everyone else, I want to know who is responsible for this and how a little girl's disappearance could slip through so many layers of responsibility. Are more people responsible for this, other than the immediate ones? Who else is to blame? So you see, the owner of this home is very smart. He knows that it isn't just David's fault, it's the managers, his friends, the people who are staying at that house also. It's terrible. You never imagine for 1 second that a property you own could be dragged into something like this. But it's a very safe neighborhood with lots of security. The police will have plenty of surveillance footage to work with. Now guys, this is where I start to begin to think, is David going to get away with it? Because if they've already found a dead body in his trunk, they sweep his house. Surely there's blood in his house. Surely there's her clothes in his house. I thought after they sweep his home, they would arrest him the next day straight away because they would find something that would break this case. And
I thought so too. I thought as soon as they like were able to get in contact with David, he was done, like arrested. But they questioned him and nothing. They let him go.
Not saying he's arrested, but they sweeped his home, they got all his stuff, whatever. Now he's moving out, and it seems like he's fine. What is going on? He's playing Fortnite, he didn't care. On Monday, a spokesperson for the LAPD said the investigation into Reba's death remains ongoing, and detectives are currently following up on several leads. So the police are working, I guess. We just have to wait. Time will tell. So here we have a Reddit post. David broke his lease. What do we think about this? Once again, scream guilty. The only innocent argument I can think of is the fact that his address has been doxed. But why are you spending 20k to break the lease when you can just get a new place or hotel? I'm not sure what this guy means. I think he got the information a little bit wrong. But the reason is he's leaving, because he's been doxed. Paparazzi are probably camping outside the place. And also, I wouldn't be surprised if the guy that owned the property kind of forced them to move out because he doesn't want those kind of people living there. And then also a hotel is expensive. But yeah, they are going to get a new place though. He just cancelled his form, his reputation is ruined, and he's going to need an endless amount of money for bail if even given one. Allegedly, they found some other place, possibly didn't want to get doxxed and harassed. The doxing mixed with whatever advice he may or may not be getting from a legal team, pressure from the property owner, there's many reasons to get out of your lease early, plus the monthly expense of
very much. 80 as well. Wow, we see him. We see him. Nope. I was no. Hey, stop. I don't want you in your city. What? Wait, what is going on? Whoa. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. What do you think? No, I'm not. I have the right to be here. I have the right to be here. No, I have the right to be here. I have the right to be here.
Whoa.
Hey, why? Why? I came here to talk to you guys.
Don't get physical with him. Don't get physical with him.
That girl's so annoying.
There's a whole lot of girls. I came here to talk to you guys. I was going to go there. Yeah, I came here to talk to you guys. The UN went on. There's a genocide and Israel terror. And if you're against that, you're a fucking terrorist. It's simple. That's it. That's it. Alright, so that's it. You can go. It's the lies. I don't support anybody. I don't support what happened October 7th. You support what happened right now. I can't speak on it. I don't know enough about it. I can't speak on it. I don't know enough about it.
Whoa, this is crazy. I got one viewer. This guy has 5,000. 6,000 practically. If you want to release the hostages, that would be a good idea. Look at all those kids hanging out of that.
I don't support the death of anybody.
This happened long before October 7th.
I can't speak on what I don't know about.
You're going to be a journalist showing your shit.
I do.
Showing your shit.
I do.
This shit happened before.
I can't
happened before that.
I'm not an encyclopedia. I'm there. What's up?
What the hell is happening, dude? Let people drive normally. Look at all that. That's crazy.
I can walk on this. I can walk. Okay, that's funny. I'm not telling you what. Let me go to doctor then. Wow.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Put your hands up and don't let him in.
That black lady is so annoying. She wants to be annoying. She wants to annoy the hell out of him, but she's so annoying.
No, I want to speak to somebody. I want to. Wow. Wow. Wow, man. I don't.
Go. Go. Everybody step out of the Everybody step out of the Come on. Everybody step out over here. Come on.
Wow. Alright, I got to quick roll call. Thank you very much.
Come here. Everybody have it.
Thank you very much.
Go. All four
Thank you very much.
Come here.
Thank you, Matt Nelly. Thank you.
He's just doing roll call right now. It's crazy.
Thank you very much, Javier, becoming a member. Thank you very much, Tiger Good, becoming a member. Hey, stop touching my stuff. Thank you very much, Balon, for being here. That doesn't mean you can thank you, Antonio, for becoming a member. Thank you very much, Cody, for becoming a member.
What the hell's up with that? That lady's crazy.
Why don't you guys get mad at these guys? They got cameras too. Why don't you get mad at them? Wow. Man, you get mad at white people when you want to hear also white.
He's not white, he's black.
Oh, God, now you're... What? No? What brings you out here today, man? What brings you out here? Huh? That's my job. So I ask you a question.
Is it a racist?
You guys just watched that lady right there?
You are a fucking idiot. You are a smart ass idiot. I respond to what you said. I respond to what you said.
I responded. I said, hey, look at that lady right there. She was a great example.
I can't speak on that. I do not know. No, I don't know. I don't know. I can't make an opinion on stuff I don't know about. That's just how it is. I can't speak on that because I don't know enough about it. I can't say I don't know enough about it. I didn't give you an opinion about it, sure.
Oh my God, people! I'm waiting to deliver this food.
I know a pretty good amount about Charlie Kirk. I know he shouldn't have been murdered for his voice. I know he shouldn't have been murdered for what he was. I think he did a lot of good for America. I think he did a lot of good for America. A lot of good as far as what he did for conservative Christian values. Supporting families. Supporting Bible. Supporting the Bible. Supporting the Bible. Supporting the Constitution is a good idea. He doesn't work for the federal government. He wasn't separated government. You guys should be mad at Obama when he was separated. He didn't work in the federal government. Oh, Trump's coming. Look, they're about to move. Wow. You hope I get assassinated? Wow. He just said, I hope I get assassinated.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow. That was absolutely wild. You guys, got a little crazy? That was a little wild. You're crazy. You're crazy. Wow, that was wild. I can't. Where's there one buddy at? Wow, let's just walk through here. I'm gonna take it. I can walk through here, sir. I can walk through. I'm showing the people what's going on. Wow. Hey, look, I got a middle finger too. Aren't you? Wow, you got 2 middle fingers. Wow, that's something else. Oh, you're so good. Yeah, you guys, I'm trying to ask you guys questions about why you're out here.
Yeah, these people are clearly being racist too. My boy Nick Shirley. Me and Nick Shirley go way back. You know? We go way back. Alright. Here we go. Go driver. Racing Canes. Alright. Let's go. We are at the Racing Canes. Hi, I'm picking up for Uber for was that Amy? Sorry, it's not pulling. Okay, is that Nick? It doesn't show up? I noticed it says order and pay. I've never seen that. I think it wants me to pay for it.
Yeah, you have to order with me and then pay. That's
okay.
usually,
Have you seen people do that before?
I have done that, but with DoorDash, Uber, I'm not sure.
Do they just pay with a regular?
I'm not sure. DoorDash has the DoorDash card that people usually pay with.
Okay, I guess, do I just order it with you? I tell you what to get, and then I just pay?
Yeah.
I'll just do that, okay. So it says the Kinetic combo, right? Kinetic combo? Here, I'll just let you look at it. That's very crazy, I never done that.
I'd love for your mom.
Yeah, it caught me by surprise too when I first started working here.
I'd love for
Yeah.
your mom.
It's gonna be $39.31.
Okay.
We have a yak and filters for takeout.
You got the drink choices too?
The what?
The drink choices?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Dr. Pepper, Sprite, and a sweetie.
Okay. Okay.
You have a Sammy. 3. 22.
Okay. Cool, I went through, right?
Yeah.
It says to take photo of the receipt.
Let me get you a couple.
Okay. Thank you. I'm so crazy that I have to pay for this. Like, what the hell? Okay. $39.31. It says a large Sprite, a regular Dr. Pepper, and a large cane tea. Okay, I'll just wait. Okay, so the first one is a sweet tea. I can point that. Okay. Then it says Dr. Pepper. And then there's one last thing I have to get. Oh, the lids are right here. I was like, where the hell are the lids? Okay, and the last one is a Sprite. Great. That's so crazy that I had to pay for this myself. Like, hold on, they're gonna complain about this. Okay, there's the Dr. Pepper. Combo. Damn. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna wait over here. Definitely never done this in my life. Not for me? Do I have to get the condiments or do you put them in there? Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, too.
Wow, that was surprisingly pretty easy. It wasn't difficult at all. People did look at me, but whatever, you know, it's for the live stream. And the more I do it, the more views I'll get. So, let's go. As you can see, my very beat up Jetta. Guys, make sure to donate so I can have money, so I can live a life. I was gonna say a life that's worth living, but every single life in this world is worth living. But, okay. So, okay. Alright, this is things that I gotta do. And of course, no one is watching. Okay. Alright guys, see how it goes. This took forever to get here, man, but they're paying me $17, which, I mean, that's fucking awesome, no?
So do you support Hamas then? This guy's got a Hamas headband on. That's a Hamas headband, correct? You want to beat me up? Yes, I want to beat you up. Bring your ass out so we can face it. Can you get the fuck out? Because Franklin gives me an hour. Don't let him in.
She sounds like Cardi B, that woman. Is that white N-word? What? That lady's crazy.
Just like you're here. I'm a journalist, so what I do is I come to locations, ask you those questions. You don't need one. You don't need a badge.
All the people who are covering this stuff and the journalists, they have a badge.
Yeah, my impact and my views go a lot more further than those people who.
Where's your badge?
I am. I'm not as much as a journalist as you are part of Hamas wearing that headband. What's up? Look at this guy. You guys, this is absolutely.
Turn right on Waltham Road.
Turn right out here. Look, I'll take a photo of you too. Oh, I got a middle finger.
6'7", 6'7", 6'7".
Oh,
Okay, I'm fucking sitting out.
and get out of our country. I didn't do anything. He just said F our country. He said F our country. I would never touch you. I would never touch you. If you guys don't like America, leave.
In a quarter mile, proceed straight on Woodlake Parkway.
books, and 2 years later I come back.
Am I still mute? Can you hear me now? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I was saying that I don't know how much profit I make because I don't do it often, but they're paying me $17 to deliver this cane, but I had to pay $40 to get this cane, but they're gonna reimburse me now. So thanks, Turtle, for letting me know. Please subscribe to the channel. You know, I'm really trying to make it as a YouTuber. I'm currently unemployed. I got laid off, and it's just been a difficult year, and I'm about to turn 30 years old. It's kind of weird.
Big dog. Gotta go. You're gonna go eventually. You can't hang in there. Eventually, it'll just get to be Mad Max, and you'll just go like, I can't. When Newsom becomes president, Kamala Harris becomes governor, and then it's like full communist. You don't think he's gonna become president?
In a quarter-mile, turn left on Ritterman Road using the left lane.
Yeah. No, because I think he's one of those guys that... She almost won. Yeah, he's better than her. You think people would like him more? Really? No, he's better at her at talking. He's better at talking. Like, the whole thing is not, like, who's a better government. Look, the guy who the fucking host of The Apprentice is the president of the United States for the second time. Like, this doesn't... Not Max, baby. And nothing makes any sense. No, so it's like, the system is, like... It's a goofy system. It's a popularity contest to see who controls the news. Right. It makes no sense. Who controls the news? I just feel like lefties and righties don't like him. You're right. Both people don't like him. But there's no choices other than him on the left, and the people on the left are only going to vote on the left, and that's it. Unless some Mamdani guy comes out of left field. Is that the New York guy? Yeah. That's so funny. He's going to win. He's going to win. The Mamdani guy. What was his policy? What did he run on? He ran on everything. Rent control, stabilized rent. He's going to tax the rich people way more than before. Businesses are going to run out of that place like on fire. Yeah. It's interesting. Cheers to Manhattan. You know, look, the thing is, maybe what he wants to do is going to coincide with AI and automation, which is going to be, you're going to have someone who has at least some sort of, not like pure socialism, but at the very least universal basic income, like the ideas that they want to implement. Because if you don't, you're going to have chaos. You're going to have, all jobs are going to, essentially, most jobs are on the chopping block. It's right now, if you think about it, the amount of jobs that a robot with AI can't do are so little. They're so little. Yeah. Like, they're making great songs now. Have you heard the 50 Cent song, the Many Men song? I've heard the band. There's a band that's got like 4 million streams a month on Spotify, and it's all AI. Oh, there's a bunch of those. There's so trippy. They made this girl who was an AI, like a fucking, what would you call that kind of music? K-pop? You know that gal that they made that was, we played a little bit of it on the podcast? She's like kind of emo. Anyway, they made her in about a minute, and then they made the song in about another minute, and it was great. I was listening to it, I was like, this is a good fucking song. It sucks. It sucks that I like it. I'll listen to it and be like, dude, this is really good. You haven't heard the Many Men version, the AI version of Many Men? No. Okay. AI did a cover of 50 Cent's Many Men. Love that song. Wait till you hear the AI version. Oh, no. The AI version, they did it with some kind of, like, 1950s, 1960s, like, soul rendition of it. Oh, like a soulful blues kind of rendition. Jazz, sort of. Bro. And it's still 50, though. It's his voice. No. It's a completely fake human being. Oh, this is tripping. It's so good. I hate it.
I played that one. Did you check out the other ones I sent you? Because I made like the 1980s glam rock one that sounds pretty funny.
You made a glam rock?
I know how they're doing it. I can use the same program, so like I started fucking around with it too.
See, you could do it in literally 5 minutes. I'm still behind. I'm behind. I haven't used ChatGPT once. I haven't used it yet.
Good for you.
I'm still a little scared. Well, it's getting implemented whether I like it or not. Yeah, I mean, if you ask your iPhone a question and it says if it can't figure it out, because your iPhone is basically like a 12-year-old. Right. It's like if you just ask the iPhone, it doesn't have a lot of access to information. It'll say, I'm not sure about that. Would you like to go to ChatGPT for the answers? Like, why don't you go to ChatGPT? Yeah, you do it. But it has to ask you before it does.
Turn left on Ritterman Road.
I'm still and I know the technology is going to get even stronger. Your guy last night. John, what's the photographer's name? The older guy? Joe? Joe. Yeah. Joe. He had the new AirPods. And I was like, oh, Joe, keeping up with the times. That's pretty great. He's like, they're hearing aids now.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, seriously? He's like, yeah.
Well, they have these things called, they've had them forever, called Walker's game ears. And you can wear them in the woods and you hear, like, footsteps, like, hundreds of yards away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And what the crazy thing is when a gun goes off, they protect you. So it protects you from loud sound, but it amplifies regular sound.
Well, like something has a frequency that pitches up to
Exactly.
the gun. Wow.
So it protects you. At a certain point in time, it becomes noise cancellation, or a certain level of decibels, it becomes
Yeah.
noise cancellation. Play him a little bit of that.
Hit me that.
So you gotta hear some of this stuff. It just is. It is not bad. It's not good. It just is. And if that was a guy, he would be a fucking superstar. Superstar. Out of the gate, if that was like some young cat who just came out of nowhere, and this, or better yet, some dude who's been doing the road for like fucking 20 years, and now he's 42, and this is his debut album, and he's just been fucking grinding it out at these weird bars and shit.
Yeah.
And then he comes out with that song, he'd be like, oh my god, where is he? I gotta see him in real life.
Where have you been?
Where have you been, sir?
He kind of has that Aloe Black. Do you know Aloe Black?
No.
He kind of has a little bit of that tone, a little bit of that. But it's so funny to hear
Charles
that.
Bradley, like.
Yeah, Bradley, a little bit of that.
Yeah, little Charles Bradley. Well, I mean, they get the best out of every fucking vocal ever, and they combine it and make a perfect person.
But that's the infringement on art is what's scary, because you're like, wow.
In a quarter mile, make a sharp right turn on Sabine Road.
Human art? Are they just gonna go? Just give me that. I want to make. Like, are people gonna go? I want to watch a movie with Sharon Stone from '96.
They've already done that.
And you but I mean at home, just make your own movie at home and go play it.
No, that's not. They're doing that.
No, I know they're doing it. I'm saying how quickly is that going to be?
Luke Skywalker. They're doing new Luke Skywalker movies with young Luke Skywalker.
Make a sharp right turn on Sabine Road.
But HD.
I don't like that. That trips me out, man. I don't know. It just makes me feel like we're getting further and further away from original creation. But it will open a new hole of art, which will be how good can your new art AI be. I'm against it right now.
Listen, you're dead right. No argument.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I know it's happening, whether you like it or not.
It's not just happening, it's happening at a pace that is unstoppable. This conversation we would not have had 2 years ago.
No.
Because 2 years ago, no one was even thinking, like, AI is going to take over art. No way.
No.
But now, it's over. Because they basically, look, everything has been said. Everything has been told. Every song has been sung. Smash them all together, make a new version of it. All you need is a prompt. All you need is a prompt, and you got a new Bob Dylan who makes the old Bob Dylan look boring. You got some renegade Bob Dylan, some wild dude out there doing yoga in the woods. You know what I mean? It's like you can't stop it.
Doing Downward Dog in the pines.
A perfect person. You know, you can't stop it.
No, it's happening. I get it.
But this, what I was saying about New York and this Mamdani guy, like, you're going to have...
In a quarter mile, turn left on Braden Gate.
You're going to have to, like, people are not going to have jobs anymore. They're going to go away. We're inefficient, and we are lazy, and we are entitled, and we like to think we're doing a far more important thing than we really are. And everybody does that.
Turn left on Braden Gate.
Fall apart.
All right, Linda.
Everybody does that.
I do all the paperwork that you won't do. Yeah,
I never get any credit.
Right.
Tell you what, this guy, this piece of shit, I should be the boss. That is, you know.
I mean, it is going to take away so many jobs, but will it create more? Will it create more jobs on the other side of it somehow? Isn't that the goal? If you're going to ruin a lot of these jobs and take them, is something else going to create another job on the other side, fixing some of the problems?
In a quarter mile, turn left on Jackie's Farm.
In a quarter mile, turn left on Jackie's Farm.
They're not.
No, I mean, some are, right?
No. This thing.
No, this is fucking me up, dude. This is freaking me out. I should have taken this gummy this morning.
Oh, you should have. Should have taken two. And brought me one.
Stop freaking out, man.
This thing is the new dominant life force on Earth, and it's emerging from its cocoon right now in real time. That's what it is. It's just giving you little snippets, like songs and movies and art and answering your questions, and it's doing all these things. But this is just coming out of the cocoon. It's just going like this right now. It's not out and growing.
Right.
It's coming, and it doesn't...
Turn left on Jackie's Farm.
Don't we need... Are jobs essential? Well, what does that mean? What does that mean? It doesn't... You're talking like... I'm a flint napper. I've been making arrowheads for 35 years. You're telling me that flint napper...
Just ahead, turn right on Mystic Sunrise Drive.
Yeah, one day you're not going to need an arrow because someone's going to have a gun. Okay?
Right.
One day you're not going to need a flint map because people are going to invent alloys like titanium and steel. And they're going to use that. And
Turn right on Mystic Sunrise Drive.
it's just how the
What a
world
name,
works.
Mystic
This is how
Sunrise.
technology works. This is how innovation works. As long as the Earth stays in a relatively stable environment, we don't nuke each other or get hit by a giant rock from space, this is what happens.
I say speed that rock up. Let's go, dude.
No.
Suck it in, dude. Let's
This is
rock.
fun.
Let's get out of here.
Exciting.
No, it is great.
It's exciting.
No, I just think it's. I think the fear for me is. I just hope the younger generation still likes. I think live art, the shit that we do. I hope that still stays.
Oh, it's always going to stay.
I
I
hope.
love live art. I love live comedy. I love live music. I love it. I love going to see things live. It's exciting. It's always going to be something because it resonates with you on like a deeper level than seeing something on television or watching on a screen. There's a connection that you have with a human being in a room that's singing a song that you can't get anywhere else.
No, I saw your
Amazing.
boy. I saw Killer Mike at Blue Note a couple nights ago.
Oh,
in LA.
nice.
And he had like gospel singers with him, and it was unbelievable. It was so, it was like alternative to what he usually does. But he played songs from the Michael album, and it was just those things to me will never get old. Maybe because I love that.
Yeah, well, no.
And I hope that doesn't deteriorate with time.
That might be the only thing that people do.
Just go see shit. It's all robots and live shows.
I mean, you're going to say, like, look, I painted this myself. It took me 60 hours. That's cool. I made a better one in 3 seconds.
It's insane.
I just pressed a button.
I thought it. No, I didn't even press. I just thought it, and it
Right.
happened. It printed
Right.
out at my home.
Right.
Like I had
That's coming too.
I had the idea, and when the printer was like,
Oh, is this what you want?
yeah.
Yeah.
What color would you like?
It's not going to matter whether or not you like it or not. It's not going to matter because it's coming.
Well, that's true. What you said is pretty profound, and also heavy when you just said it is. It just is.
It is.
You
It
have to
is.
just sit
And
in it.
there's a lot of people that are in denial right now, and they're very silly. And there's a lot of people that the term meaning means a lot to them. And I understand that. I've had these conversations like, man, search for meaning, what meaning means. The problem with that term is space is real. Okay? The problem with that term is your search for meaning when you're lying on your back.
In a quarter mile, turn right on Lindell Springs.
Billions of fucking stars. You go, oh, it doesn't really mean anything if I lose my job.
Nope.
It means nothing.
Nothing.
It's like you got to figure it out. Like all the industries that you think of, like transportation, most white collar jobs, lawyers, any coding job,
Banking.
gone. They're going away. They're going away. And here's a real problem. Encryption. Okay? And encryption is very important for Bitcoin, for cryptocurrency, for passwords, for everything. Once you have quantum computing attached to AI, you no longer have encryption. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, so then where is money? Okay, because money right now is just a bunch of ones and zeros. And who's to decide who gets what and where it gets stored and how anybody has access to it? In the beginning, it's only going to be like the government has access to it, because they're the only ones with the supercomputers. But it's going to be just like Michael Douglas from that movie Wall Street, where he had that big stupid phone, and everybody's like, look at him, he's a baller.
Yeah.
So everybody has a phone now, man. Everyone on Earth has a goddamn phone. People in the Amazon have phones. And there's a problem because they gave phones to these kids and they all started whacking off.
Turn right on Lindell Springs.
Not here in Texas, dude. Can't whack off on your phone here. I saw that. You're blocked
They
born
all
here.
have VPNs. Everybody has a
You got to go
VPN.
around it.
Come on,
Yeah.
It's a joke.
I
It's
love pulling it up. It
You
says
should
that.
have a VPN anyway.
I have one on my phone.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
And then on top
Just
of that,
ahead, turn left on Cameron Springs.
I always said it to Chicago. Makes me feel back at home. Like I'm jerking off in my mom's house. I'm a teenager. Yeah. Throw back to the old school.
Turn left on Cameron Springs, then drop off on the right.
No. I hope it's not as fast. badass as we know it's going to be.
Oh, it's gonna happen like a tidal wave, dude.
Train, just a fucking train.
Yeah, it's gonna be
crush
like a
us.
tsunami. It's gonna come rolling in, and we're gonna have to adapt. And that's what we'll do. Look,
Amy W. says, leave it door. I am the one-story brick house. Between the two-story home. Some potted plants, large wooden planter out front.
Okay, got it. $36.42. Out of here, so we got the canes right here. Don't fucking up this. Okay. Alright. Look at this shit. Okay. Alright. Here we go, delivering the food. Alright, right here. Okay. Cool. Had a screenshot. Right there. Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Woo! Wild ride, man. Oh, take photo.
Message from LSNC. When you get there, can you link? There's right on Liddell Spring.
Alright guys, we're back. We are back. Woo! Hell of a ride right there.
Then turn right on Vince Engelman Road.
Sopranos, with HBO comedy specials, and beginning that was a big one. He didn't swear. Movies, he didn't have to bleep anything out. Smile. And so these, what you're dealing with even, like, first of all, I definitely don't think that the government should be involved ever in dictating what a comedian can or cannot say in a monologue. That's fucking crazy.
Crazy.
Now, if the problem is the company...
Turn right on Vince Engelman Road.
They're being pressured by the government, so that's real. And if people on the right are like, yeah, go get them. Oh my God, you're crazy. You're crazy for supporting this. Because this will be used on you. You don't think that the fucking globalist lizard people who run the world are sitting here going, great, what do we got? Freedom here? We'll wait this out. We'll wait this out. Yeah, let them say the government should be involved in censoring people's speech. Yeah, let them support that. Let these fucking dumbasses, because Jimmy Kimmel's a leftist, let these dumbasses think it's a good idea and we should celebrate.
That's the most toxic shit I keep seeing online when people are like, yeah, shut them down. Now, this goes into a lot of, just to jump back when you said, you just brought me back in my mind. Like, I remember first watching Married with Children, and I remember, like, because they were, like, a racier show for TV.
Yeah.
And I remember the shit, and my mom didn't like that I liked it.
Yeah.
And she was like, what do you like about the show? I was like, they talk like people we know. It just kind of sounded like someone you, so what TV started to do, it started to sound like your actual community instead of this very, you know, kind of this veneer of everyone kind of speaks very cleanly and politely. Married with Children talked how you heard a guy talk, how your dad would talk or your uncle would talk.
Yeah, it was like one notch in a different direction above, like, Archie Bunker.
Right.
All in the Family was like one of the first shows like that, where the dad was kind of an asshole and a
He was
racist.
so funny, man.
And funny.
Yeah, he was so funny.
Yeah. This episode is brought to you by ZipRecruiter. The hiring process can be absurdly timed. And the internet is just buck wild. And the internet you can't do anything about. Look, I certainly think that for Jimmy Kimmel, all this does is help it.
Yeah.
It makes his show bigger, much more support. I'm sure there's a lot of hate as well, which is not fun. But at the end of the day, if the show comes back, which this is my suspicion. My suspicion is they suspend it for a short amount of time, and then they bring it back, and then there's a lot of lawyers going back and forth in meetings and rooms, and somehow or another it gets worked out that he has a show. He comes back to a standing ovation. Donald Trump tweets mean shit about him, and then the world moves on. This show still sucks. It still sucks. I think that is also fucking insane. I don't have the time to do that. How do you have time to do that? How do you have time while you're running the world to be tweeting that you don't like talk show hosts?
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
He was going after, like, Letterman, too, for some reason. Like, he posted something about
Because
Letterman.
Letterman went off about
I know,
him,
I saw
and
it,
Letterman said it was a criminal organization. You can't support in any way, shape, or form the government censored speech.
No.
Because once they start doing, it's just like, you shouldn't be on ABC anymore. It's like, don't go on AM radio. It's not worth it. Like, why do you want to have an AM radio show? Like, if somebody offered me an AM radio show, and I'd be like, really, is it a good deal? Yes, it's a good deal. It's a wonderful contract. You're going to get health care and all these benefits and this and that, a 401k. But you can't say this, you can't say that. I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
No.
Like, this is 2025.
They're like, well, you used to want it. You used to love it. I think that's what, well, that's what they press on the old days. But I think the problem is, look, when I was a kid, I was fascinated with Carson and the idea of the Tonight Show. He got pressed a lot on why he didn't express his political beliefs.
Right.
And he often, I mean, there's a clip of him that everyone's probably seen where he says,
it's a great clip.
That's not my job. And I don't know if he said this or I heard this somewhere else, but someone had said something to the effect of, the job is to put America to bed at night, not give them nightmares.
The thing is, though, he existed in a time before social media when people had lost their fucking minds. And this is the problem, is that Hollywood in particular is there in a fever pitch of, if we don't get our ideas across, if we don't promote our ideas, then the other side wins. And it's become this sort of self-fulfilling prophecy on both sides. Like, everyone is in this fucking fever of war, of like a culture war. And a giant percentage of it is being manipulated by these overseas bots. Like, I retweeted this thing a couple of days ago. Because I was like, people need to see this every time it comes across my feed. I'm just going to send it to them. What you see when you see a bot farm. So there's bot farms that have essentially an unlimited number of social media profiles, and they just go after whatever subject it is, whether it's climate change or an election or even sports, and all they're trying to do is get people to hate each other. And this is a bot farm. And someone wrote, what is this? See the caption? It says what? So this guy Andrew Fox wrote this. It says, want to know what Dave 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 blah 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 is, who it is you're arguing with online most of the time, who's liking those pro-Hamas posts, and it's that. And it's a TikTok that he put up.
Who's funding these bot farms?
Many countries are doing this. China's doing this for sure. Russia's doing this for sure. But Iran's probably doing this for sure.
New message from Alice C. Where are you?
We're doing it to them. We're all doing it to each other. That's 100% real. And this is another creepy aspect of AI that was exposed fairly recently. Some accounts got suspended because they realized that ATP was using ChatGPT to run kind of bots. So you have this thing, you tell it how to behave. And I want you to pretend that you are an unhinged leftist that wants to kill all white men, and then get in there and argue. And then the right wing people are like, oh my God, these fucking leftists are dead. Right. And then and then you have like this Charlie Kirk incident, and then everybody starts to really believe in that. Like, yeah, they want us dead. And then you see the response. Oh my God, people are going along with, like, people are losing their morals and their ethics, and they're cheering that someone got murdered on television. Because they're all ramped up with this social media bullshit, and a lot of it is being amplified by people that aren't even real people, and a lot of it is just getting everybody in this fucking fever pitch of culture. And that's why you're seeing these young kids cheering. Did you see that TMZ clip?
Oh, I've seen a bunch of these different clips of people like going off.
Did you see the TMZ thing where they find out that the moment they find out cheering, the real people cheering?
Yeah.
The moment they find out Charlie Kirk is dead, cheering.
He's dead, and they're clapping.
But this is not just one person. There was a guy who was at the...
New message from Alice C.
I mean, they have... The guy, I'm not pro-doxing. I'm not pro any of this, but this is just what happened. You know, the guy got shot. The guy who got shot, you're in the general vicinity of this guy, so a bullet breathes over your head, shot that guy in the neck, and now you're cheering. Good luck finding the guy. Yeah. Right? And this is the reality of the thing. But why is the person reacting like that? People wouldn't have reacted like that 20 years ago. It's not a normal thing for a 20-year-old kid to do in the audience of some college thing where, you know, changing my mind or whatever he says. Whatever it is, it's slogan. That was what Stephen Crowder would say, like, change my mind.
Yeah, I don't know what it is like that.
Something similar. But the point is, it's like, this is the weird shit that happens on social media in this insane and vicious way that you never experienced like this common in real life. And it's more ubiquitous online than anywhere else in most polite social circles. But all the same people that are in polite social circles who are they're feeling vindicated, saying the most evil shit. Fuck Charlie Kirk. Rest in piss. I saw this lady who was a NASDAQ lady. She worked at NASDAQ, and she was at a conference, and she's like, we're pausing the conference to say, fuck Charlie Kirk, like this well-dressed lady with a very high-profile job, and then it says, rest in piss. Like, oh my God, what is that? Well, that's social media infecting your mind and getting you to do things and say things in a way that no one would have done 20, 30 years ago. No one.
No way.
No way. And so this is like all boiling up with this Charlie Kirk thing and this Jimmy Kimmel thing. But the Jimmy Kimmel thing is, unfortunately, what I think what he was trying to do was just set up a joke. He was trying to knock on the MAGA people, but also set up a joke, which was good. It was very funny. Like where he showed the president's response.
New message from Alice C. When you get there, can you tell me if it's ready or not?
Guys, I can't believe I can't believe this girl's so upset. She's like, where's my food? I'm like, what are you talking about? You're still barely driving to get the food, dude. So I don't have no idea what's going on. But I'm right here now. That's what I gotta figure out. Alicia C. Is that it? Thank you. Is that the full order or just these two? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Man, that was a complicated one right there. Bitch, what? Can't go to Dollar Tree? Hold on. What the fuck? They want me to go to Dollar Tree?
that's never shot. Could they do it?
100%. Not
Really?
if they've never shot, they wouldn't know where to look. They'd have a hard time acquiring the you know, like when you look through a scope, like with the reticle is weird. Like it's sometimes
Takes a minute.
You got to know the distance that you have to be from it to really line it up in your sights. But you could get a guy like my friend Andy Stump, who was a sniper in the SEALs. You could get him, and he could show you how to do it in an afternoon, and then you could hit steel at 200 yards every time you pull the
One
trigger.
day you could learn.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Not that hard.
Because it feels insane to me. I'm like, that
No.
seems tough.
It seems tough. It seems tough. We still haven't figured out whether or not the gun that shot Trump had a sight on it, because we weren't sure if it had a sight on it or if this guy was using iron sights. That was 140 yards. If you shot it with iron sights, that's a lot harder, because iron sights is you're lining up. So you have these two things in the back and there's one thing at the front of the barrel, and
Right.
you got to line those bitches up perfectly, and that's how you stay accurate. That is a lot harder to do.
It's like old shotguns had those, right?
Sure,
Yeah.
pistols.
Yeah,
like when you
pistols
buy a
got
Glock,
them. Yeah.
that's what it comes with.
Right.
But this kid, and you said, hey, this is my cousin's rifle. Is this any good? I'd be like, looks like a standard bolt-action rifle. Looks like a sophisticated modern scope on it. Sure. Now, apparently, the narrative is that this is his grandfather's rifle from World War I and doesn't have a serial code. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Why? Wait. Why are you using such an old gun? Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, is it possible that an old gun can be that accurate? If you have a gunsmith and they work on it, yeah, it's totally possible. You have a really good gunsmith and he sets, if you're like a nostalgic person, you like driving an old car, you could bring it to a mechanic, they could redo the brakes.
Sure.
So if you got a good gunsmith and he took a look at that and the action was true and, you know, the bore is good, you know, yeah, you could conceivably shoot with a gun for hundreds of years, right? Guns don't necessarily go bad.
Right, they don't expire.
Right, and especially because all the stuff, like the trigger and the action and all that different stuff is replaceable, so you can just, like, it's compartmentalized, it's components. There's the other thing. They said that he took it apart and then put it back together again. Shut the fuck up. Do you know how much time it would take to do that if you were highly skilled?
To disassemble a
To
gun.
disassemble sound score to any time.
On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and
Shooting range, and we sit there and we get you on a bench and you're sitting there and you go, okay, we're going live, and you flip off the safety and then you squeeze off that trigger, you hear boom. There's a gap in 200 yards between the shot going off and the impact. There's a gap. It's like boom, think, boom, think, because it's far.
Right.
200 yards is far. Even if that bullet is fucking going, it still takes time to get there. And really long shots, like I know guys who do, like my buddy Justin, he does these long range competitions where they'll shoot out to a mile plus. They're shooting steel targets like that big at a mile plus. And he's like, dude, the hang time is crazy. It's like seconds.
You hear separation. It's just,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
When
trip.
you're watching it through the binoculars, too, it's like somebody else is watching it. So you got a guy next to you that's a spotter, and you shoot, boom, and he's like, hit.
No.
Literally.
No.
It's that long. So the Charlie Kirk thing seemed instant. It was like, boom, he was down.
Instant.
Boom, there.
So you think it was closer?
It could have been closer, or it could be the echo from that gun. By the time the sound gets to you, the bullet gets, because it takes longer for sound to get there, right? Because these bullets are supersonic. So the bullet will actually get there before the sound gets there. So that's something to take into consideration. God, it's a trap. So it probably can't, now that I'm thinking of myself, I'm like, well, that's a dumb, like, I had a dumb point. Because the bullet is actually faster than sound. But I don't buy the assembly, reassembly. I do not buy that. They said he had a screwdriver up there. Fuck yourself.
A screwdriver?
Yeah, you need more than a screwdriver. You need multiple tools. Okay, you need Allen
Cranking
wrenches.
away.
You need like specific gunsmith tools. It's complicated. Oh, I've got a video of a guy breaking down a Mauser, and so this Mauser is the same exact gun that supposedly this dude had in his grandpa had in World War I. So this guy breaks down this Mauser, and here it goes.
What's the fastest amount of time you could do that?
Many seconds. This guy's very good. Very good. So this guy who's doing it is clearly got military experience or gun experience. I don't remember, but we'll see when we watch the video. But this guy knows what he's doing, and it would take me a lot longer than it took him.
And that kid, it would take up forever.
Unless this kid has secretly been training like John Wick for the past 6 months. So watch this guy break this down.
It's 2 different tools to take it apart. Take a Torx key and an Allen key. Now, if I take a shot and immediately disassemble this, I have to remove the bolt, remove the magazine, grab my Allen key, hit the 2 bolts on the bottom, put those away in the Allen key, grab my Torx key, remove the scope, put everything in the backpack, make sure I have everything, and make my way downtown. Okay, which is going to take a lot longer for him than it is for me, especially because his fine-tuned motor function, something as simple as grabbing an Allen key to a little bolt, is going to be extremely impaired due to a dump of adrenaline throughout his bloodstream. An extreme elevated heart rate is going to make these fine-tuned skills extremely difficult. I mean, just for him to think and analyze of what needs to be done to disassemble this rifle and get away would be difficult. We're not even going to touch the topic of him assembling the rifle on top of the roof.
So the people that are listening to this, just listening, he is at 38 seconds right now, and all he's got the barrel away from the stock. He's removing the scope from the barrel, and right now he's 47 seconds, and he's struggling, and he's totally calm.
Yeah.
And he didn't just shoot a guy.
Right.
And then he's supposed to get it in that stupid fucking backpack. It's literally makes no sense.
And the elevator music was a nice touch, by the way.
Yeah. So this is just a narrative, right? We watch a guy jump off the roof, and then we supposedly find this rifle. So if you can have a guy that's in the audience yelling, "I shot him, now shoot me. I shot him, now shoot me," and then that guy gets arrested for child porn charges, like what is going on here? And then you find this rifle, and then you say, "Oh, he assembled it and he reassembled it." Like, okay. If I wish I was a cop, I'd sit there and be like, this story is horseshit. Like, none of these things make any sense to me. Like, you're telling me that this kid who's not military trained, this guy, first of all, how did he get to the roof? How come nobody was looking? How come nobody was like, there's a direct line of sight between where he's sitting and those roofs. You guys didn't check? You don't have a drone? Like, that's insane. So he's on the roof, he shoots, he jumps from the roof. He jumps down 14 feet.
Yeah, we saw didn't they have video of him jump? Somebody had a cell phone video of him jumping.
There's
down,
a video of him jumping. So this guy, whoever it is, jumps off of the roof and lands, whether or not he's even the guy who shot him. Maybe he thought he was going to shoot him. Maybe he's a patsy. Maybe he did it.
I feel like he's a plant. Did you see this video? Did you see the person doing the investigating on his mom's Facebook?
No.
You haven't seen this? Have you seen that, Jamie? Some dude online.
His mom's got a weird Facebook.
It's very trippy. It doesn't make any sense. Like, the more they keep looking into it, the more they're like, this doesn't feel like a real. It feels super fabricated.
But here's the thing. Just like I was talking about when people are arguing on social media, it's all a part of the plan. If you want things to be...
Oh, I wanted it so bad. Buckets. Those buckets.
If you want people to lose all faith that anyone is going to solve anything.
Yeah.
You add a bunch of, if you're going to kill a guy, you add a bunch of other wacky shit that doesn't make any sense, and you spam it out there at the same time. You leave a gun that didn't do it out in the woods. You do a bunch of shit like that.
You have an old man put his dick out and yell, I did it, I did it.
Yeah, you get some kid who has a boyfriend who's a furry, and you talk to him on Discord. I think he's a furry. I don't want to disrespect.
I don't know if that's a real thing.
His boyfriend's definitely a guy who became a girl.
And wears furry stuff.
I think they do furry sex. Or furry games. Excuse me. My apologies. I don't want to disrespect the furry sex or furry game community.
Yeah.
Bro, shout out to the furries, because me and Duncan Trussell, we did a podcast once with the mascot outfits.
Yeah.
And we took the masks off after like 5 minutes. We're like, bro, shout out to the furries. Like, this is fucking hard. Yeah. It's dark. We had this big chipmunk head on all day. They're heavy. Right. You're hot in there. We couldn't breathe. Like, oh, dude. We took it off and we're like, shout out to the furries, because these guys are out there rocking that all day long. Like, that is a commitment to being weird.
Something doesn't add up about that kid.
Add up.
It feels weird.
The whole thing feels weird.
Between that, this was my story. Between that, 9/11, Charlie Kirk Kimmel.
Yeah.
I was on the phone with my agent. I was like, good time for me to put out a fucking special. Fucking worst, dude. It's like the worst week.
It's not, though. It's a good time.
Well,
People want to get away.
It's just so stupid to think, though, that I was like, oh, this is the world we live in. If someone is, I said, if you're waiting for a gap for like a good time, it doesn't exist. You just have to keep going because this is insane.
That way of thinking that there's a gap. It's the summer.
Hello. Hey, have you ever had anyone pick up for Uber? Do they just buy it and then bring it up to you, right? I guess so. It just has to get us off. Do you know where these are? The lemonades?
Back in that thing with the dairy.
They're the bigger ones?
Yeah, they're the larger ones.
Okay. Alright, so for some reason it took me over here. And I don't know why the hell I have to be here at a Dollar Tree, dude. Do I look like a Dollar Tree type of person? So I am a Dollar Tree type of person. Okay. Boom. Now I need to get the damn dumplings. Never seen dumplings in my damn life. Okay. Oh, there they are. The 6.6. Chicken and where the hell are the chicken wings? Pork and vegetable? No. Beef flavor. Damn, man, I need the fucking chicken one. Okay. Damn, they don't have them. Okay, so is it these? Trip support. Why is it making me do this shit, bro? It's so crazy that it's literally making me do this. Now it's making me scan this. You got it? Making me scan this one. Okay. Customer appreciates having add-ons.
Hello.
Hi, they don't have the vegetable dumplings that you wanted. They have the crispy dumpling bites. I did like the photo thing on Uber. I don't know if you can see them. Or if you just don't want me to get the dumplings and just get the...
Yeah, I think I had, like, requested the crispy one.
The crispy dumpling bites, the bulgogi chicken and vegetable. I think
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get it's like the 7.7 ounce. That's the product I got. That's the one that Uber said.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I'll be right there. Thank you.
No, it's easy to.
All right. All right, man. Waiting for that receipt.
Yeah, that's all mine.
I've been to the store many times, but I've never been for like Uber or anything. Thank you, man. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Why the fuck is Uber asking me to do this bullshit? That pisses me the fuck off, dude. Okay.
Everybody would structure their year around pilot season.
Going back to LA.
Yes, it was huge. All my friends from New York would all come out to LA. It was a great time at the store. Pilot season. Look, everybody's here.
Come on! I'm definitely gonna report you when you guys are getting telling me the food is ready or not. Like, I'm gonna call it. See how it goes. Hello? a little high school girl too. It makes no sense. She was already telling me like, "Where's my food?" since the start. It's like I just got your order, dude. But either way, I'm gonna end the live stream right now. I'm gonna go back home. So see you guys later. Peace.